Hi, welcome back. This is Shirley Jackson, and I'm going to show you how to clean your beautiful wire wrap pieces, especially if you're doing any type of weaving. Like I have done some weaving on this bell, and by the way, don't ask me to weave a whole piece because I'm not that talented. Anyways, this is a piece I made. It's one that has been pictured up on Facebook quite a few times, and it's one I really, once I made it, I fell in love with it, so I decided to keep this piece for myself. But I'm going to show you how to clean it. So all we're going to do is we're going to bring in the green 1 micron brush. And as you can see, poor thing, I've had this one here for 5 years, and I probably should replace it soon. If Ani sees this video, she's probably going to cringe and her, and gasp for, whatever. She has a tendency to do that with me. But I'm going to show you something. It has these grooves right here. See that? These grooves? These grooves should be facing up. Okay? Hang on to your shaft, and you're going to give this a good twist. Push down a little bit as you're twisting, because the last thing you want to do, you want this to fly. You don't want it to fly off and and hurt yourself or someone else. So you want to make sure that it's on there good. And if it's wiggling like this and it's going with and the shaft is moving at the same time, then you're pretty much set. So we're going to turn this on. And here we go. Now, what I used on this Panda, the wire wrapping the wire that I used was silver filled and gold filled wire. So I wanted to prove to everyone and show everyone. Can you see that? Look at that beautiful shine. See? Ta-da! So I wanted to prove to everyone that it doesn't have to be sterling silver. Okay? So we're going to go up here to the top. And what's really nice about this brush is that it can get into literally every little nook and cranny. So you're not... a lot of times you're polishing rags. Have you ever felt like that there's certain, and you're cleaning and it just will not get into those, really intricate, areas. And the other nice thing about this too is that because of this micron brush, it's not going to hurt any of your stones or glass or anything that you may have wrapped, porcelain. All it's going to do is just turn around and just polish up your wire, your metal, and it's not going to hurt anything else. Okay, we're going to go all the way around. Don't forget the front little pieces. And as you can see, I turn it different directions, just to make sure that it's getting into every little area, and I'm not skipping, because that's the last one I do is have one little area that doesn't look like it's polished. Go back over this one more time, just a little bit. Okay, we're going to turn this off so I can show you a better picture of this wire wrapping. Come back here, Shirley. And look at that beautiful, beautiful shine. And believe it or not, that's all you need. And it will polish it up. See the sides? There's the back. See how that's glistening off of the camera there, the lighting. See, look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Shiny, shiny. Like shiny stuff. Alright. I made a ring for my husband. He wanted a sterling silver wide band, and and it's a little tarnished, but not a whole lot. But he wanted me to polish it up, so we're going to do that right now. Because it doesn't have a whole lot on it, your 1 micron comes. This is the 6 inch or 6 ply, and this is the little tiny 3. Okay, so I'm going to use a little tiny 3. Remember, your little grooves go on top, so we're going to put this on. Make sure that it's on there. Press down a little bit as you turn. Okay, we're going to turn it on, and here we go. Now, the reason why I'm using this one instead of the other one is because the bristles are shorter and it can really, really get in there. Can you see that? So, because I had hammered this piece, has all these little dimples and everything into it. My husband loved the look, thought it was absolutely fabulous. I made one for someone, and he decided he wanted one, so I made him one. But to be able to get into all these little crevices in here, my preference is just the smaller brush. But the big one will do the same thing, so don't feel bad. Okay. All right. So I'm going to take this off. Now I will tell you, Ani carries the little bristles. Okay, let me get it out here. I got way so much stuff in here. Here we go. And you can tell I use mine quite a bit. But oh look, see, isn't that cute? But you can attach it to your flexi shaft. And what you're going to do is just rotate it around, and it will clean up the inside just as much as the outside. Now I'm going to tell you something. Here's my secret. Okay. So what I do is, for $5, they want the jewelry polish for $5. I use the felt wheel and the cotton wheel. Okay, these 2 items for $5. If they want the scratches gone, this is your Scotch-Brite, your magic eraser. I add, depending on how many, depending on if the scratches are just at the bottom of the shank or if it's all over, then bottom of the shank I charge $3. If it's all over, I charge an extra $5. So that's anywhere between $8 to $10 you've made there. And sometimes when I really want to show off, sometimes I'll kick this in for free, but sometimes I'll turn around and ask them if they would like a showroom finish. And a lot of people will look at you and go, what? And I said, do you want your jewelry to look like it just came out of the jewelry store? And they go, oh, of course. And I said, okay. I said, well, I'm going to use a special brush. And I said, it's going to be an extra $2. So think of it this way, that you're providing a service. If you go into a hair salon and you decide you want your hair shampooed, cut, blow dried, styled, whatever, they're going to charge you separate for every little thing that they do. This is the same thing. So by the time I'm done, I make anywhere between $5 to $15 per item. And my customers are more than happy to pay that. Plus, I have a tip jar, and I get lots of tips. So, and then here's the other thing. If they want the inside done, because a lot of times people, they want the inside to look good as the outside. It just depends. And I asked them, I said, would you like me to clean the inside as well? And sometimes I'll offer it as a little free thing, but because you have to take this off and attach the flexi shaft, it takes a little, just a few minutes, but still that's part of your time where you can't wait on another customer. So I'll turn around and charge another $3 to $5 depending on the ring, and I'll use this as well. So don't be shy. Have a price list, but I want you to see this ring. Look at this. Look how gorgeous that is. Shiny, shiny, shiny. Ooh, shiny. All right. So we're all done with our polishing, and make sure you leave feedback. Let me know what you think, and we'll be adding more videos soon. Thank you.